Hey guys, thank you for clicking on the video. This is James Caldwell. We are finally here. We are getting ready to talk about R&B Divas Atlanta Season 3. This is our reunion and this is part 1. Part 1, guys, Lord have mercy, we made it through the season. They've given us that goddamn Wendy Williams to do, she's the hostess for the reunion. So I knew it was going to be something interesting. So I said, come on, let's just go ahead and do this. I really went in with no real expectations. I said, let's just do it and see what comes of it because everything really ended on a high note. Well, surely Wendy is Wendy. Wendy's going to always be Wendy. Wendy went in messy as hell. Messy as hell. She started right up from the door. The credits hadn't even got up off the screen yet. And Wendy started her shit. She started dead in on Latavia, which I was like kind of glad. I was like, let's go ahead and get this shit out of the way because I was sick of her during the show. And ain't no need to spend no whole lot of time on Latavia. Let's just get the bullshit right the fuck out of the way. We went back through her bullshit ass excuses for why she didn't want to sing and all that. Wendy did it pretty quickly, so we didn't have to suffer with it too much. So I was like, okay, cool, good. Get her ass out of the way. Same old story, this, that, thing, and the other. Then she's going on, oh, well, some people really liked my story. Who, bitch? Who really liked that story? Now, all of the little stuff about her life as a child and all that, I can get with all that. That was cool. But once we get past that, Latavia, you're a boring motherfucker with some bullshit running on, and don't nobody want to hear no more of it. And I was glad Wendy ran right on through it. Won't want to hear no more of that shit. And then Wendy wants to force her to sing again. She broke out to singing, and she just sang that motherfucking I'm feeling good shit again. And it was just horrible. It was horrible. Yet again, baby, she got to croaking again. She went to singing, and Wendy gave. And I fell off the couch laughing. Laughing. It was horrible. And you don't need to sing that motherfucker no more. God damn it. Nina Simone has expired. You expired that motherfucking song out of your list of songs to sing. It's horrible. That's some bullshit. I got a song for you to sing, Latavia. Next time you go on an interview, sweetheart, they ask you to sing, I'm going to tell you what you sing. Old motherfucking McDonald, bitch. Can't nobody fuck that up. You sing Old McDonald, bitch. Now, moving on. Before I move on, don't think that Wendy's going to get out of it without getting her motherfucking ass tore up. Love you dearly, Wendy. But baby, that makeup is a fool. She was giving old metal mug. Baby, she got so much bronzer and her highlighter. It's a mess. It's a mess. That face was a fool. I don't know what it's about. I don't like the hair. That hair is ridiculous. I don't know whose dress that is. That dress looks like a hefty cinch sack. Wendy just doesn't look good today. I don't know what that's all about. And, we've gotten so used to seeing her with all the hair that she looks foolish with that little piece of hair on. It looks like an old rug or something. That's just not cute. Girl, you need your volume. This is the Diva show. Now, you run around talking about the Divas. It's the Diva show. Girl, you need your big hair on, baby. Go put your big hair on, Wendy. I don't know. I didn't care for that. But I hope they fix that makeup. And did that. She looked fucked up in the face. That was terrible. Old metal mug. Anyway, moving on. We go on to Mila. She left off of Latavia. She went and got Mila. Good. Get her out of the way so we can just be done and punished for the last time. We don't need to see neither one of these whores no more. Let's go ahead and get them on out of the way. She asked Mila some things, and then she rolled around to asking Mila, girl, did you do the downstroke with Faith's husband, honey? And Mila gave, no. Who said me and Faith were friends? Huh? What? Yeah, well, what would you say? Oh, no, I don't answer that no more. Miss Mila, girl, you sound a little guilty, honey. But who cares? What the fuck do it matter anyway? Because Faith is running around stealing Grammys. So, what the fuck? Somebody's stealing her man. And you know, the past is just sure passes behind her, baby, telling you she never could keep a man. Kim stole one off of her, so why the fuck can't Mila steal one off of her? Fuck it. It is what it is. Fuck on out of here. Anyway, and that was basically it. They talked about music, soul child, her living arrangement. Child, I heard enough of that before. It's okay. If you want to fuck music, do it. Only thing she got to do is take care of that baby she got. And that's it. The rest of it, nobody really gives a fuck. But she don't need to come back on this show no more. I know that. Moving on. Therese and Mo, they weren't buying that. They would not buy into the messiness at all. They showed a little clips of this, that, and the other. She had brought Therese out. Those two would not buy into the mess, not at all. They went right on and let them know very clearly. Kiki is our little sister. End of story. Her and Mo do what they do because that's what they do. But Kiki is our little sister. Period. And that was coming out of Therese's mouth. And I loved it. That was it. It was the end of the story. Go on with that bullshit. We not buying in. I loved it. I loved it. Then Angie Stone, they went into her. You all know I ain't been feeling Angie ever since the little situation with Selena came out during the show. And I said, you know what? I made a conscious decision. I was going to leave it alone because Selena asked for it to be left alone. Okay? And if Selena can leave it alone and the shit happened to her, then I guess we should be able to leave it alone as well. So I said I was going to leave it alone. So they went in and they started talking about Angie and her daughter, Diamond. Diamond basically had such issues with Angie because Angie wasn't around to raise her. Meanwhile, Angie was making money to put the little whore into the type of lifestyle that she wanted to live in. So, or that she was accustomed to living in. She retired her parents and everything. So that was cool. I was like, all right, no problem. All right, Angie, I got you. I'm trying to warm back up to her a little bit, you know. And I'm like, all right, cool. Then the more she talked, honey, Diamond's a bitch. Diamond is a stone cold motherfucking bitch. And you know what? The apple don't fall that far from the tree. Because so the fuck is Angie. Diamond wants everything Diamond wants the way Diamond wants it. It's another one of them situations. It don't matter what the fuck you do, Angie. You ain't never going to live down what Diamond got going on. And she divulged that Diamond wants to have a career in show business and she wants Angie to get back off the road and do like her mother did and raise her while she go out and try to become Angie Stone. Diamond full of shit. There ain't no motherfucking way Angie gonna take her big head ass and go home and raise your motherfucking kids. And I don't expect her to. That's ridiculous. But you can't be so bad, Angie, because the little bitch act like you. Because that's how you do things. You want everybody to see everything your way, and you want everybody to bow down and do things your way. So that shit ain't strange to you, because that's the shit you do, boo. Anyway, moving on. They brought out Celicia, and they were talking about managers and when your manager is your family member and all that kind of stuff, which led them to actually talk about the situation of what happened to Celicia with the loss of the baby. And that I just can't. I can't. I'm not going to do that. I already dropped a few tears of stomach turning and carrying on when they were actually going through. It's too much. It's just too much. And it's too much to watch that woman go through that. And then Wendy is in it. And then, you know, Kiki's it was too much. I mean, perfect for, I guess, whatever you want it for the show. That's too much. That's too much pain. It is too much pain to watch a woman go through with them kind of situations. I'm not getting ready to do all that on here. We did it. We did it enough. That's enough. I want to move on. Selena, I can't wait for Chapter 6 Couples Therapy to come out on the 7th of October. I can't wait. I know it's going to be really, really good. When I'm really, really anxious to get my hands on it and get my ears wrapped in it. I can't wait. Then I was like, okay, where we going next? I'm ready to get a little bored here. Gonna get a little bored. And then that motherfucking Wendy kicked in again and did the Wendy. She said, I got a special surprise for all the divas. We cut off to a little commercial break. We came back. That motherfucking Wendy. That bitch rolled back in there and they put the doll on. That goddamn funky Dineva come up on the screen, baby. I bitch said, my hair is laid like, and that bitch went to reading. Just rolling around the reading. Let Kiki's mama have it. Let Mila have it. And then I didn't think he was bad with Selena, but I don't think my Selena cared for everything he had to say as well. But the rest, let them have it. Really, Wendy? Special surprise? Yeah, baby, you know what? I love you, doll. I love that damn funky Dineva, but when I tell you the doll let the girls have it, let them have it, and nobody was very happy. Nobody was very happy. It was hilarious. It was a mess. I was like, special surprise. Okay. I was just like a motherfucker standing around a corner. You know, I got a special surprise for you. Whack, honey. Yeah, no thanks. I don't want no parts of it. But anyway, moving on. Um, oh God. Um, we ended up going into this situation with Angie. This was going toward the end. They asked that fucking Ashanti, was he going to marry Angie? And he basically said, hell to the fuck ass no. One day. Well, what day is that, honey? The day after Noah's Ark sails again? What the fuck? What is really going on, honey? You got the one giraffe off of Noah's Ark from the first time. Go on and marry her. Anyway, it's just ridiculous. So I'm like sitting there, and to me, that just had Angie looking ridiculous. It had her looking even more ridiculous than that sideshow Bobette wig she had on. Just ridiculous. Anyway, so they go to cover the situation with Selena, the concert thing with Selena and Angie. And I'm like, oh God, here we go rehashing this again. Angie and Ashanti went right back and start that motherfucking lying ass shady shit. So just when you thought I was going to warm up to Angie made me madder than a motherfucking black ass hornet. You hear me? She got to talking that old bullshit and telling those motherfucking lies. And then see, you know I can't stand when you start lying, baby, and the proof is on the tapes and things. Angie, remember, she kept on saying, I don't really know about the working of the deals and all that. That's what Ashanti does. Well, that bitch was sure speaking it real good tonight. You seem to have all the motherfucking details, sideshow Bobette. I wasn't caring for it. And I don't believe that Selena Johnson is lying, because Selena Johnson went right into motherfucking numbers about the pay. And Angie about died when she started swinging them numbers and carrying on. I said, see? Ain't nobody down with that old shady shit. And then I just was finished when she rolled up and made that comment, something about the people came back to them and said, well, they couldn't believe that you were even going to tour with Selena Johnson at all. Really? Okay, so now you're being rude on top of everything, Angie. Really, bitch, it's not that smooth for you, Angie. It is not that smooth for you. I don't see no motherfucker running to see you singing and rehashing old motherfucking sequence songs, bitch. Like they didn't know who Selena Johnson was. I was done with it. I said, see, I had let my goddamn guard down, and I was going to be nice to that Angie. But I don't have nothing nice to say to you, sideshow Bobette. You was being rude as hell. You telling more than motherfucking lies, and you're going to get exactly what it is that you're supposed to get, Angie. You're going to be the next Nikki Gilbert. You're going to be out of there. Nobody going to want to be bothered with your ass. And then I see next week where they're doing the other part, they show her walking off. I said, I'm sick of that shit too. Let her walk on off. Give her a motherfucking cane and tell her to keep the fuck on walking. I don't need to see her no motherfucking more. being ridiculous, and then trying to be rude on top of it, like you some fierce motherfucker. She alright. You know, you alright. You got a couple little songs, but you ain't breaking it up like that, bitch. You are not the fucking geriatric Beyonce. You know, you just hanging the fuck on like everybody else. Ridiculous. And on that, I got mad all over again. Motherfuckers. Anyway, that shady bullshit. Leave it to Wendy's old greasy face ass to stir up some motherfucking pot. Anyway, so that was all that really went on this part of the reunion. We got to go through a week and wait to see what really goes on. I can imagine I'm probably going to get mad all over again when they get down to the real shit of it. You know, and Selena, I love you, baby, but you suppressed and pushed everything down. And I know she's tired of this shit. It looked like every time we get to the end, a motherfucker want to disrespect Selena Johnson. I don't understand what it's all about, really. What the fuck is the real deal? You know? So whatever. So previously I said I ain't want no more Latavia and her non-singing bullshit. I ain't want no more Mila just because. And I don't want no more motherfucking Angie Stone and Ashanti either. So there. Somebody write that down. Somebody get that penned in. Anyway, guys, you can thumbs up or thumbs down the video. You guys know how that works. Leave comments. Definitely, I want to know what you guys think about this bullshit that we're going to watch tonight. And you can follow me on Spill It Boy at Twitter. Or go to my website, www.spillitboy.com, where all the teas is always spilling all the time. All right, guys, I will see you next week when we get the rest of the bullshit. Because we still haven't really talked a whole lot about Mo and her upcoming projects and stuff. So there's some more stuff we got to talk about. So definitely looking forward to next week, and I will see you guys there. Have a good night, guys. I'll try to calm down before I see you guys again. Bye now.